Hi guys, it's Inspirational Nails, and I'm here to show you guys some new plates from Dixie Plates, of course, as you see in front of me. And I'm going to be showing you a mani that I did using one of the plates, which is Asian inspired, which I absolutely love. I love Asian plates, Asian inspired plates. I just love it. I love my little geisha doll. She's just so cute. And I just love, look at that hollow. And I will be showing you how I achieve this. But first, let's get onto these plates. She's been releasing plates back to back. I'm really excited for Kate. I think she's just doing so great, and she really has some really nice plates. I do want to say before I continue about her website, I know that when you go onto her website, it is not in US currency. So when you look at the site, it is in Australian currency. So if it says $19, it's actually in Australian money, not in US money. And in US, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I am right about this, but it's $15 for the plates. At least for the larger plates. I'm not sure if she has a drop down on the top. You know how on some websites that you can drop down and change it to US. I'm not sure, to be honest, but it is, the currency that you see there is in Australian money. So please make sure that you maybe Google what the exchange is, what the change is in US, because it is cheaper. So just look out for that, because I know that there have been many people that have either inboxed me, either commented below in regards to how much are the plates. So there we go. So, needless to say, let's get on to these gorgeous plates. This is her card, this is her website, and in the back is also her social media where you can subscribe, follow, and join. Okay, I'm just going to put that to the side. She's also now doing the more rectangular plates, which I think is awesome, and they are cheaper, so it gives you a little bit of more cheaper, more affordable in order to get some of her plates, if that is an option for you. Now this plate is called Tea Party. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love it. I love the whole Alice in Wonderland. Now this is not an Alice in Wonderland theme, but I love like that whole kind of feel, that whole theme, and I love this whole like tea party type of plate. I love this image right here. Of course, I had to swatch it. So I'm going to show you how it looks. It's just so gorgeous. Look at that. I was really trying to find a dark brown polish, but ended up doing red. I don't know. It looks red, way more red than it actually is. In person, it's much more of a deeper wine color, but it does look cool. I love the little hearts. Okay, so that's that. And what else? I love the little bird. It says in here, if you want to know, it says tea is always a good idea, which I think that's just so sweet. Again, remember, these images like this right here, you can always shrink it down by using a shrink stamper. So don't be discouraged by images like this because you feel they might not go on a nail. You can actually shrink it, and you can really shrink it very small if you really push that stamper even more further. If you actually do it just by grabbing the stamper itself by your hand and actually stamping it. But there are shrink stampers, and she does have a shrink stamper on her website. Okay, now before I get to this plate right here, I want to show the larger plates. So this first plate is called Autumn 1. She's actually released an autumn plate, which I absolutely love. I think it is very different than most autumn plates, and that's what I like about it. It is very unique in some of the images. Like this image right here, I love it. To me, they look like eyeballs. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but they look like eyes, okay? I don't know. But anyways, I swatched it here. I actually was very close of putting little rhinestones in the middle of the eye because it looks wicked. I think it will look wicked. Even more wicked than the way it looks. I just love the way this came out. I love the colors. I use like this like translucent type of purple. I don't even know how to describe it. And then I stamped on top of it with a purple, and it just came out so cool. Looks much cooler in person than how it is coming over in the camera. But that's this image right here. I also, from this plate, I also swatched these leaves right here. Look at that. And then I just used different like colors, some oranges, some pinks, different colors like that. And I think it came out pretty cool. So that's that one there. I also swatched this one, which is just so cool. Okay, and that is this one here. Oh, I love this plate. I think this plate is just so cool, so different. One of my, where is it? One of my favorite images, I love like these right here. You can definitely play around with that. These images here are probably some of my favorites. This one here, I really do like this plate. It's very, very, very cool. Okay. The next plate is DP12. This one has more of a kind of tribal, I guess I would say, you know, more or I don't know how to describe it. It has some like more geometric type of images. There's more like these down here like have a more tribal feel, versus up here have a more like geometric type of feel. So you kind of have those different type of images that are super cool. I love this. I think this is super cool. And then I swatched this one here because I felt like it looked like the sky kind of with like the stars connecting kind of deal. I don't know. That's what I put it on, this like almost like a galaxy background. I just thought this was really neat. For me, it looks like the sky and the stars aligning together. I don't know. But anyways, that's this plate here. Okay, and then this plate is the plate that it's a collab plate with Sarah R. If you do not know who she is on YouTube, and I think she is awesome. She does so many different reviews, and I will link down her channel down below. And this is the plate that she collabed with Dixie plate. And I thought this was just such an awesome plate. Again, I'm a sucker for Asian themed plates. So I thought was really cool. Like right here, she has, she put in another kind of layering type of image, which I think that's what this is here, that this one could go on top of this image, the flowers on top of these branches. I think it would look cool. And I did swatch that. Let's see, where are you? Here it is. Okay, so this is how I did this image. Look at this image, and I just matte top coated, and I think it just came out really cool. So I stamped it with the branches first, and then I went on top of it with the purple flowers. I stamped it in purple. I just think this is so cool. Okay. Now, the other one that I thought was really cool to layer on top of each other are these two right here. And that's what I have on my nails. So these are like clouds. And then here you have, these houses. They're called, they do have a name. Honestly, I can't think of it right now. But they have the little Asian houses. I know that's probably all wrong, but I'm sorry. But you get my idea. And then I'm not sure, are these, there's some type of bird. I don't want to say them wrong, but there's some type of bird, and I just think they're so cool. So what I did is that I stamped these in white on my nails, and then I stamped these in black over it. And that's how I got that look. So cool. Okay. And then here's my little geisha Asian doll. I don't know, she's just so adorable. And you have these really cool, like whimsical little swirlies. I think those are so cool. This image is absolutely stunning. I mean, all the image are. Look at this here. So beautiful. Oh, this one here. I just love this plate. I think this is just an awesome plate. What a great collab with Sarah R. Because I just think it's a beautiful plate. Okay, and then on to the last plate. Now I haven't opened it because I am going to be doing a mani with this plate, because I just absolutely love this plate. It is, you know, for cancer, and you also have autism on here. I'm not sure if there's anything else that really is represented on here. I think, let me see something here. Hope for the cure. Yeah, that's catered to cancer. You can definitely see just some really, I love like this whole thing pink here. I love, it says I'm fighting cancer. What's your superpower? Here I love this like ribbon, and it says breast cancer awareness. Now, like this image right here, as you see, it's much wider. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm not going to get that on my nails. Again, you can shrink this type of image using the shrink stamper. You can even put it long ways on the nail as well. I mean, just play around with it. I mean, that's the best thing I can tell you. By shrinking it, maybe you still won't get the whole image on, but you'll get most of it, depending on how big the image is. You know, you just have to really kind of look to see what you really want to grab from the image. Oh, I love this little like bear. Oh, and it has a little cancer sign in the middle. I just think it's adorable. So this is just a super cool plate, and just a lot of fun. I love the autism, so very nice. I've seen some manis already done with this plate, and it's absolutely stunning. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I did my Asian nail here. And here is the plate right here. So I'm just going to move these to the side. Now, for my base, I use this one here. I do want to show you, I did it on a swatch stick. Now, I did not use this, I used a different color orange. I don't remember what color this was. It is different from what I ended up using. This is the color that I decided to use, which is called Orange Extreme, and it's by Maybelline, the color show. This is actually really sheer. It actually took me about three coats in order to get it opaque. And then for that hollow, gorgeous, I used Gina from Magpie, and this is just, look at this, it's just gorgeous. I love how it has those like rust colors. It has like that, it has red in it, it has gold. It's just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I do actually really like the way it looks on top of this orange. I think it's great for the fall. So I think it's just really pretty. So those are the colors that I went with. So what I'm going to do is on my thumb here, I'm going to show you how I did this. Now what I use in order to stick my glitter, because for those of you who have been watching me for a long time, you know that these are my natural nails, and I don't really use gel. I just either use nail polish, and that's pretty much it. But what I'm going to use is the yellow out. I think this is a yellow stopper. This is an awesome way to put any type of glitter on the nail, because it actually leaves like a tacky layer. I use this sometimes, and I also use the foil glue. I'm not sure which one I prefer more. I just honestly, I like both of them. They both kind of give me the same look, so it really doesn't matter to me. But today I'm going to be using the yellow stopper, and what I'm going to be using is just a simple the little eye spongy thing. And I'm just going to open this up. And sometimes I usually pour it in here, but I'm actually, because I'm only using a little bit, I'm just going to actually go right into the tube. And actually, just look how beautiful that is. Look, my camera's going crazy because it's just so hollow. Okay, and for the colors that I used white and black, and honestly, very simple. I used the white and black from Funky Fingers. I think they're the ones that I have been using lately, probably just because it's just been the easiest ones to grab. So these are the two that I use in order to create this design. Okay, so it doesn't take long, to be honest. It takes about maybe a minute, if so, to just give it enough time to get tacky. And then you just want to go ahead and put some on your sponge. Okay, and then what I do is I just dip in there and I just pat it on. And then once I pat a good amount, then I start to rub it in. And that's when it just, and this is called like the burnishing technique. And I do have my burnishing brush, but for right now, this is what I used, and it works. Okay. Now, for if any reason you feel like you didn't get a certain area, like I'm going to show you right here, you can definitely see the orange. You can just go in with a little bit more of the yellow stopper and put some on. Again, give it about a minute just to kind of get that tacky layer, and then you can just go back in. And look how stunning that is. And then of course you want to use your brush to kind of sweep off the any excess of the glitter. So I'm just going to go in here. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I'm just going to close this up before I tip it over, because I almost tipped it over. Okay, so now let's get on to the stamping. So I'm just going to use my... Okay, and I'm going to be going in with my white first. And again, this is very simple. I'm going to use my hard card here. And with my, there it goes. Look how cool that looks. Okay. And then I'm just going to squish my nail in there. You can see, look, the little clouds. Okay, and then I'm just going to clean off my stamper again. I got glitter all over the stamper. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the second design, which I'm going to put in black. If I can get this open. Okay. And we are going to stamp this on top. Let me use my thinner. Okay, there we go. Okay. And I'm just going to stamp it. And voila. Okay, I'm just going to clean up real quick, and I'll be back once I've top coated. Okay, so here is the final result, and I think it just came out so cool. I love the colors, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please check out Dixie Plates, and I will leave her website down below and any additional information. And until next one, bye guys.